for honor.
Hello, Captain Bringdown here. Now, I've been playing For Honor for a very long time, as where I get these backgrounds are from the alpha. But I love this game, mostly because from the beginning it's always been about its non-stop action. Heart-pounding, blades clashing with each other, and the graphics were well done as well. But remember, these are classic clips. And because in those early days, one of the big issues we kept running into was connection issues. People were literally dropping constantly, and then the game would lag out. For instance, this took us a solid five minutes, and I didn't show you all of it. And why would I be here for 5 minutes? Because two of my friends were here as well, and we were talking. But there they go. So as much as I love this game, these early days were pretty bad. But I'm going to show you still some of the best clips I had from the old days. Like for instance here in this deathmatch, I was trying to drag the enemy away from the gank and trying to hopefully get him to come this way. When I saw I had two of them, my idea was to get him stuck here at this choke point so my teammate could regroup. Well, unfortunately, we had a lot of these issues where the game would drop and then come back, and it turns out time, in fact, was not going the same time I thought it was. And so my advantage was immediately lost, and I died. Here's another prime example. They weren't prepared early on for us and our abilities and our fights. God, I miss the old long bringer shove on block, uninterruptible shoves. He was amazing. So me and him are both saving it for that moment, so we can both come back and the game drops. But I promise this isn't just clips of games dropping. These stages, maps too, were not the way they are built now. Back then, these panels would drop at very unexpected rates, or as the game progressed. To all our dismay. So, which is why they don't drop at all now to the very end of the game in its current state. What's funny about this, it's going to end with a drop kill, and it was my whiff of my guard break that my shoulder drops that saves me. I let it play out. Right there. Shoulder drop the whiff guard break, and it missed me. And this was a big issue back in the day, again, where things just weren't lining up. Even like the ladders, everybody was falling off the ladders just by trying to walk up them. See? Jeez. This is just a good fight. This is a last man standing match, and so everybody else is dead but me. And this is I get them all with the zone. 1, 2, 3. And my controller is screwing up, so my emote was just spamming this grunt. This is also going to end in a zone kill. Three at once. I'll let it play out. Right there. Oh, so beautiful. Wallow in my victory for a moment while it glitches finishes. I miss these days. This is just the timing where he goes into his sidestep and has swung my heavy and caught him right there as it finished. Unfortunately, I missed the execution. This is just another good fight. And where I actually failed doing the same thing. Again, these are early days where I literally kept doing the same thing and he finally fell for it the last time trying to get his top light, which he did several times here like that. But I always swing this third heavy, which he actually parries here, but he falls for it in the end.
Enemy team is breaking.
I like how it looks. It just shows me in this running position into the next scene. It's nothing. I'm not actually going to follow up with that last one. This is another good one where my timing again of that shoulder saves me. And we both end up out of stamina here after the classic shoulder bash. So he ran out of stamina, and it gives me a little flare. He takes the first block, and I catch him right there when he whiffed. So again, when I went into that pole arm, my shoulder dropped. That when he swung his heavy as a retort to my last heavy, in fact, got him killed. I fear you for that. I hope so. Here's another Warden where I should have taken the heavy on the side against the wall, but instead I went for a top, and he got to play out his shoulder bash. But I still win, don't worry. Poor fella ran himself out of stamina, and then I caught him.
Zone A.
Okay, this is another good fight. I think turns to a gank, and I end up winning this gank as well. So see, I keep throwing him against the wall. That's my biggest problem, but there wasn't even a wall there. Good, I should have just actually took the free heavy. Now, so in case you don't know, that when you get revenge and throw them, they will fall onto the ground. Which is why I thought right there I still had revenge. But thankfully, in my timing, I get him with the Lawbringer Shuffle. Free light that comes after the top heavy. Now this I want to show always where I come from. The last few of these matches is going to be me hitting everybody with a catapult, winning the game. So I'll let these play out. I'm running up the stairs here to get the last four, and as you can see very clearly in this next clip, is that as I think it was him getting revenge that pushed them all back and lined them all up for this. I'm going to show you a close-up version of this right now. Bam.
Victory.
It's perfect timing. That's him cheering. This is another one where my teammate is behind me reviving him, so I move on forward and I catch them all at the same time, ganking him. And since they're all dead and all right here, the last person has to come here in order to revive him, and we're all back. So we're just gonna take this time to dance and sing in victory. Imminent victory, as they say. I miss these old days. They were fun. Here's another one where I'm trying to catch them all in a position where I can get them all together. And this guy was squatting this base. My other teammate's doing his best, but he's about to die right here. So now they're all charging me right here. So now I'm gonna see if I can catch him with the catapult. Right here. And I do. But the fourth one was smart enough to stand back and throw his as well. If he had been there, they all would have died, so, but still hilarious. Ah, but these are the old days. You will not see these days again. Sometimes I used to strike so much fear into the hearts of my enemy that they would rather kill themselves than actually die by my hand. As we see an example here. Goodbye, friend. Never get to Valhalla that way.
You capture Zone A.
Nothing brings a smile to this old Lawbringer's face. For the old days, they were fun. But most of the time, unfortunately, they left me very confused. Until next time, Captain Bringdown out.